What is on top of the deck? What is on top of the deck?
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Welcome to Hunt the Weekend.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hello everyone and welcome into the show. Welcome on in each and every one of you machines. Yes, this might be Edge of Eternities League, but this week was the March of the Machines. We all saw it coming, and boy, did they come and go. The Phyrexians are upon us in space? What? Can you believe it? Welcome in, everybody. This is, of course, Hunt the Week. It is your weekly Magic the Gathering podcast about the Arena Gauntlet League that we know, love, and play in. I am your host with the most, your Don John DeMarco, your Goku or Go Home, the Pride of Mardu. I am a 6-time top 8er, a 2-time league winner, and one time I got to play in a bunch of weird and wacky side events. I'm going to talk about that a little later. Right now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get to the show, and we're going to see how big is space.
Space, it says, is big, really big. You just won't believe how vastly, hugely, mind-bogglingly big it is. I mean, you may think it's a long way down the street to the chemist, but that's just peanuts to space.
That's right. Currently 6 p.m. on Thursday. This is your top 16 for Edge of Eternities League. Chris D. Stereolab on the Azusa, 13-2. Jack H. Rakic, 12-3 on the Fodder Cannon. Lot P. Lata on the Gallia, 12-3. Sean O. Pawn of Hulamog on the Bloody Moon, 12-3. Tim O. Zevin on the Mole Drifter, 12-3. Matthias H. Rezra on the Voidwalker, 11-3. Parker V. Major Maniac on the Dream Trawler, 11-3. Christopher G. Oompa Loompa Nakata Warp Pride, 11-4. Varu L. Tamamo on the RMS Titanic, 11-4. Chris O. Chris 91 on Orion Sky Nomad, 11-4. Matt K. Myth on the Colossal Dreadmaw, 11-4. Jamie W. Jamie Hand of Honor, 11-4. Michael W. A Dude with a Good on the Dream Trawler, 11-4. Matthew H. Almost on the TARDIS, 11-4. Clyde S. Cleve on the Forced Warship, 11-4. And DeWitt K. Seething Octopus on the Dream Trawler, 11-4. Of course, we got some 5-0s that we got to shout out. Chris D. Stereolab, who's in first place, 5-0 this week. Sean O. Pawn of Hulamog, 5-0. Matthew H. Almost, 5-0. Thomas B. Ever Fighting Duck, 5-0. Are there any more down here? There are. Joseph E. Phony on the Colossal Dreadmaw with a 5-0. Lucas M. Finley 2K1 on the Questing Beast with a 5-0. There's more. There is more. What was this? Colton S. Colton Cooper. Crucible Worlds. 5-0. And down here, Joe T. Elasticity. 5-0. I love it. I love it when I get to scroll down and see some 5-0. Some people really scraping and coming back. I love to see that. And of course, we got some new planes coming in, some planes being mined away. Nakata Warp Pride found Rivals of Ixalan. They got Path of Discovery, not a bad card. Mom, of course, got mined into extinction almost immediately. Foundations also gone. No more Foundations packs, no more Mom packs. The Man-O-War crew discovered Neo. That's a good one. They got Invoke Calamity. That's a not-so-good one. And the crew of the Black Lotus discovered Dom. Dominaria. Got Sylvan Awakening. That's fun. That can steal a game. And then the crew of the Goblin Balloon Brigade, only a few hours ago, discovered Theros Beyond Death. And now we got Kunaros, Hound of Athreos, which is a pretty good card. So good for them. Not bad. I don't know what pack you take next week. Next week, I don't know that there's like an end-all, be-all, take this pack. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Unless we find something else, we could find something else. Right now, I'm leaning towards Neo. I'm leaning towards Strixhaven. good bonus sheet, and I'm a Strixhaven fanboy. Although, I mean, Wilds of Eldraine, that's good. That's good. That's Play Booster era, right? I think. It's close to it. And, of course, you've got Val Mid. You got a bunch of stuff. Good sets, but not necessarily the super strong sets that we're used to. And, of course, we couldn't get any further without a song from Kevin I. Knee, 1993. Here's Kevin's latest opus.
When I arrived in a Glera, I knew I'd make my name. A resource packs awaiting, it's a comeback game. 5 worlds full of treasure, they sparkle in my sight. Final fantasy dreams, Tarkir dragons take flight. Ether drift's just gleaming, foundation standing tall. Gosh, morning shadows shimmer, I'm gonna claim them all. My shiny planets and me, that's why I travel through the galaxy. Shiny planets that gleam, like desert schemes in a cosmic dream. My shiny planets and me. Crew captain's got the wheel, Aaliyah's shining bright. And his right hand keeps the luna locked tight. My foam harvester's humming, Ragos laughing loud. Alpharo's dreaming, Tanugs waving to the crowd. When the planets run dry and they start to break, I'll just chart a new course, no time to wait. My shiny planets and me, the darkest zoners riding cosmic seas. Shiny planets that gleam, from Dominaria's gates to Zendika's dreams. My shiny planets and me, my shiny planets and me. Yeah, I know they sparkle, but I'll work hard for that glow. Kaldheim's frosty guilds of Ravnica, putting on a show. Crimson vows like a party, and Monkit's hot as can be. Every comeback pack just makes them shinier for me. My shiny planets and me. Even when the world collapses, I'm free. Shiny planets that gleam. Edge of eternity fuels my team. My shiny planets and me. Yeah, my shiny planets and me. My shiny planets and me.
Thank you so much, Kevin. What a freaking banger. This guy keeps doing it. Please, if you like Kevin's songs, go tell him you like his songs. They're so good. And our guest this week even had a song made for them that I think we even played on the show at some point. Thanks again, Kevin. You're the best. How did I do? I did all right. I went 3-2 this week, winning record. But I started 3-0, and I was feeling real good. And then I lost a match, and all of a sudden I don't know if I trust the deck. I'm changing the deck. I play a game, I lose the next match, and then, oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. Am I going back to what I was doing? Am I on a path to something different? I don't know. I got to figure it out. I'm tinkering. I'm building. I did some practices. I'm trying to find the right thing to do here to try and stay in this thing a little bit longer. I'm enjoying the Edge of Eternities League and the Edge of Eternities draft format. I think it's pretty fun. I love all the additions of the great sets. I think we've gotten real lucky that we got some real good sets added in early. Having Final Fantasy in week 1 was real sweet, and then right into OTJ and then into Mom, awesome. Maybe this is the Take Your Edge of Eternities packs week if you've been saving them up while we wait for something stronger, or maybe it's Strixhaven for the bonus sheet. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm also playing in a bunch of cool side events right now. Right now, this is one I'm not playing in, but I've been watching the Smugglers Run side event that Bob's putting on, where everybody has special win conditions that they kind of have to try and get in a game. That's super fun. I've been watching a bunch of that. That's a really cool side event that's going on. There's a Winston tournament play-in for Player of the Year that's going on. I was in it. I got knocked out in the first round. I'd never played Winston before. It was fun. But it's different and not something I'm good at, apparently. But yeah, that it's still going on. I'm looking forward to see who wins that. Then you've got I'm also in the Roto Player of the Year plan that's going on right now. We're like, 6 picks in, 5-6 picks in. Everyone's kind of getting their lane. There's a little bit of fighting going on right now. Johnny's taking all the good cards that I want. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then I'm also in this really cool Chat GPT side event that's going on right now. And it's so cool. It's so weird. I brought on the person who's putting it on in the next segment. Let's go ahead and let's boldly go where no man has gone before.
Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
That's right. This week we are talking to Paul R. All about their cool ChatGPT side events in 3 parts. They're doing a whole thing with it. Paul's really cool. I actually got to know Paul. We were in the Team Trios thing together in the last league in Final Fantasy League, which we ended up winning and getting a side event special badge and a free league entry into Spider-Man League, I think, when that starts. But I've known Paul a little bit. We've been playing some Magic together now, and it was really cool to get him on the show. And I think this side event's just really goofy and weird, and I love it. So join me and listen to my interview with Paul now. All right, everyone, join me this week as we boldly go where no man has gone before, with none other than Paul R., a.k.a. Kildor Crana. Welcome to the show, Paul.
Hey, you got it right.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Listeners of the show will know I do not pronounce things well, so we'll take that one as a
good
win. We're going to find out what that is later. I don't want to spoil that yet, because you got to listen to the whole show, everybody. We can't give you the good stuff up top. But thanks for coming on the show, Paul. Super excited to have you.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I feel like it's a good, I feel like I'm in the community now that I've been here. This is like that step up,
You've made it. You've made it. I can tell you this is my journey for Paul. Comes in, has the Obi-Wan Kenobi avatar, which Jeremy has also always had Obi-Wan Kenobi. So there's a fun clash there. I think that's where you first came on my radar. And then were you in my clan? Were you family? Were you?
I was Mardu.
Yeah, I was
This
Mardu.
for TDM,
Yep. You were in Mardu, and then I noticed you in Mardu. Then we played together in the Blitzball team thing.
Which is super fun.
Super fun. That was a blast. You guys were so good I didn't even have to play my match. It was awesome. Nothing feels better than being like, oh man, I'm stressed out about my game. Like, oh, you both won? Okay, I don't have to play? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And now I see your name climbing up the charts here in Edge of Eternities, and you're doing this really cool ChatGPT side event.
Yeah, I've kind of told myself this year, I was like, I don't want to be a lurker forever. I want to try to kind of get in. So it helps now that I've I don't know, something with the Playground League kind of clicked, and I feel like I've been playing better since then, or at least putting decks together that are a little bit better. So
Yeah.
now with feeling like I'm playing a little better, it gives me more confidence to kind of chat and everything. So it's nice.
I feel like that's the perfect new player experience.
Yeah.
I feel like it takes a couple leagues to get used to the weird 60 card stuff and the weird whatever to figure out how the mechanics work and what the game is, that you're trying to play. And then you also just get used to the skill level of the people here too. As the more you play, the better you hopefully do.
Yeah, the skill level's very high. I spent a year getting shit on, and I was very hard on myself. I was like, man.
Don't be.
Yeah, no, now I'm having fun. Happy to be here.
And you're doing good. Like I said, you're having a great league right now. But I want to know. I want to go back before that, Paul. And when did you start playing Magic?
So I feel like in comparison to a lot of people, I'm newer to the game. I started playing in Murders at Karlov Manor.
Very new. That's so
Yeah.
within the last 2 years.
Yeah, crazy that
Okay.
it's been that long. But yeah, So I started there. I have had a buddy that's like tried to get me into playing for so long, and
Hmm.
I feel like I never had the income to actually play.
Great answer.
So
Yeah.
yeah, now we're adults, and I got a commander deck. Terrible way to start learning the game. Do not recommend. Um, and I jumped into kind of like grinding the standard ladder on Arena a little bit.
Yeah.
And that just kind of got repetitive, seeing the same decks. And so I think it was like maybe because I joined the league in Bloomburrow. That
Yeah.
was my first league. But I still like wasn't really fully committed to draft. I was like, this just sounds fun.
Hmm.
And then like after a couple more, like probably Duskmorn was when I was like, okay, draft is this shit. Like this is all I want to
Wow.
play. And now I'm like in.
That's so cool. It's also that you came into the league before you had figured out what your magic thing was. And like that's really cool. That's really neat, you know?
Yeah, I think it also explains why I was getting destroyed early on, but it was like cool to see like that, well, like these people have mastered this stuff. There is like so much to learn still. It was like it really was learning a whole new game pretty much.
Oh
Even though
yeah.
I knew the cards, I had no idea what I was doing.
Right. And like they do a lot of things like right now in Edge of Eternities where we go back and you get to pick out these old packs and you have no idea, right? You don't know.
No.
Um,
That's been another challenge is I'm learning a new set and then I'm also learning all these old sets. So
mhm.
that's cool though too, because I feel like I actually get a look into the history of the game and I see all these people talking about these crazy bombs. Like this week, everyone's like, take March of the Machines, take
Oh
March of
yeah.
the Machines. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Just go with the flow. It's easy to be swayed by the crowd, but the crowd's also usually right, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and yeah, March of the Machines this week, OTJ last week. I don't. We're gonna get to it. I don't know what's coming up next week. I've got a plan. I'm curious what yours is.
Okay.
But I think that's so cool. You haven't been playing that long. And you find the league and you come into it. Now you're even hosting your own side events. That's awesome, Paul. Really
Yeah.
cool. Well, let's talk more about the mechanics then in Edge of Eternities because you came in Bloomburrow, which was the very first league on this cycle, like this year of leagues, I believe, right? Like as far as the like Player of the Year league started with Bloomburrow, and they're going to end with Edge of Eternities. So you've been for here for the entire time. What do you think about Edge of Eternities? You know, different mechanics, these planets, this spaceship thing, these crews. Are you liking it? Do you wish it was something different? Do you wish it was more? How do you feel?
A loaded question. Um I really like the league, I would say. I think it helps that I'm doing well, but
Yeah, it
Edge
never
of
hurts.
Retur yeah, yeah. Like just drafting the set, I've been struggling a lot.
Yeah.
It's been tough. Like I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I have really like good decks and then they just don't perform.
Hmm.
So I think adding in, like, as much as I like the actual mechanics of the league to focus on the set that's out, I do feel like this has been a pretty nice balance of adding in outside things.
Hmm.
I might be skewed a little bit because there's been so much power the first couple of weeks that have been
Yeah.
selectable. So I'm like kind of scared that like a lot of decks I play against are not going to feel like an Edge of Eternities deck. They're going to feel like a Mom or an OTJ deck. So I'm
Hmm.
hoping that is avoided. And I think after this week, it maybe will be. This week, at least, I took a lot of Edge of Eternities. I took two Edge of Eternities packs
Yeah.
and one Mom pack because I was like, I just got to do one, I guess. Um, but I love the ship and like the map is so cool. It's so fun. Like I
Yeah.
just want to discover a planet so bad, and it's like driving me to want to win more because I'm like, this space has to be it. Um, I had my wife pick like three movements for me,
Nice.
and even she was into it. And then she's like, I didn't find anything, and I was like, no, and she just walked away. I was like, okay. Um, But yeah, that's been cool. I like the group dynamics too. I know Adam's been really pushing to kind of have like this little grouping thing that happens with every league, and I
Hmm.
think that's a good idea. I like that little smaller community within the community. It can be easier to feel like you're heard in there and just kind of like chat with people and really like get to be cool with people.
Hmm.
And this has felt that way. It's nice having like uh the mentees in there. That's like an easy spot for them to get quick help.
Yep, I agree.
Um and just kind of all of us dropping in our decks or our pools and being like, help, I'm lost. And everyone's so willing to help. So that's been really great.
Do you guys talk movement strategy on your ship, or do you just kind of go willy-nilly and kind of like pick up what the other people are doing?
We initially just said, let's go down. And then after I think we said let's go down, it has just been kind of everyone's moving, like our ship has moved in a pretty nice pattern,
Yeah,
but it has been there's been no real talk about it. It's just kind of
yeah.
happening. So that's
Yeah,
good.
I was just the same. We started off, we're like, let's just kind of get away from everyone, and then once we did that, like I don't know, John, all I said was like, just don't hit open spaces. Like, just I don't care where you go, as long as you hit a unexplored space, you know. And we're doing all right, but you know, space is getting more cramped, and
Yeah.
spaces are going away.
Did you guys find something yet or not yet?
No,
Okay,
no.
yeah, so you're with me.
It sucks. Every
It
time I
does.
click that stupid arrow, I'm like waiting for like a fireworks to go off on my
I
screen and like, congratulations, you've discovered the best thing in the world and you're the best person. Look at you.
Yeah,
Congrats.
that's half of it, right? I just want to have like some recognition from Kilo. Like, what are you
Yeah.
going to tell me when I find something?
Yeah.
And
I
it
want to
better be
see
good
that.
now.
I want to see that. What happens when you find a planet? You know, we had someone come right, like we were going straight up. Someone came right next to where we went, like literally the next row over, found a planet, and then just moved on their way. And like it was like a sniper shot from across the yard. I don't know how they did it.
That's
Um,
disrespectful.
it hurt. It hurt. I'm still so mad. But this happened 2 weeks ago. I'm still so mad about it. Uh, I agree though. I think this is a fun one. I like how it's a balance of what packs and win. Do think we got lucky that we hit really strong packs for the first 3 weeks. Like that's definitely helping. Um, but I don't know that we have a strong set for next week yet.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. I got I got a question about that later, so we're gonna see. But um, let's take a step back. Let's talk about the side event you're running.
Yeah.
Tell me about the side event. Give me the whole scoop because it's like 3 rounds. We're in the first round right now. Kind of just give me the the gist of it.
All right. So I'll give a background. One of my friends came to me with a deck list. He was trying to build a commander deck. And he said, I gave ChatGPT a commander and I said, build me a deck. He's like, can you take a look at it? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, it said I got this like infinite combo in there. I've got all these synergies. And I was like, okay. And I looked through and there was no infinite combo. The cards that I forget what cards it was, but they did not work together at all. Like half of the cards just did not fit what the commander was trying to do.
Yeah.
And I told him that, and he's like, "Oh, are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I already ordered it." And I was like, "Sorry, dude." Like, um, so that kind of got me in the mindset of like, okay, it's just kind of fun to mess with it and see what it comes up with. And it's also like at the same time, like these undertones of me trying to hate on ChatGPT a little bit too, and just like what AI is capable of, and
Yeah.
just to show that we're still better. And so episode one is I kind of put the option out to everyone that wanted to join. Either you guys could all draft through ChatGPT, we do it like Roto style, or I could just do it because it's a lot of work to like have to go home and like talk to ChatGPT, be like, okay, here's what was drafted. Now it's your
Yeah.
turn, make a choice. And so episode one, I did the whole draft and it was a mess. I did like I had to do at least like 10 drafts beforehand,
Hmm.
and it was a lot of like getting it to work. And I finally like a couple days before I got it to accept like a full card of pool or a full pool of cards, and um it was able to like look through all of them and actually draft everyone a deck, and then it put out a spreadsheet. It was like perfect.
Awesome.
And then day of, no, nothing went right. Nick A and Nick L were in there, and they're just like trying to help out. And we ended up, the only way it was working was going pack by pack,
Uh,
which was a process, because then it wasn't keeping track of everyone's pools
mm,
or like deck lists at the end. So then I had to go back and like
oof.
just manually enter it into a spreadsheet. So I don't recommend it unless like I'm also not like a tech savvy guy like in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
realm. So uh yeah, now we have decks. ChatGPT liked a couple people. It did not like me. I don't think it liked you very much.
It was okay. There was somebody
Yeah.
who got a planes like second pick for fixing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it was funny because like GPT would always have reasons for why it was picking what cards, and there were some funny ones that was a big flavorful finisher that was like
Yeah.
something.
That was for Yargle and Multani. It was
Yeah,
just
which
great.
it is a big flavorful
That's
finisher. It's
yeah,
not wrong,
yeah.
but like those things don't matter in a game of Magic.
No. And that's what it really had no idea. Like it did know what the cards were. It knew they were like a certain color. And it even like sometimes gave me little things about like what it should be doing and what deck it would be good in. But like then in the overall look of what it was drafting for each player, it was not putting together like cohesive picks at all. Um, and so that kind of leads to like the further episodes, like episode 2, we're gonna do I'll probably end up just drafting 8 packs, so the first like pack for everybody.
Mhm.
And then the next 2 rounds of packs will be drafted by the players. And so it's just this kind of combo thing to see if you could work with the start that ChatGPT gives you
That's
and
funny.
improve upon it. And then week 3 or episode 3 is what I'm really excited for, because it's going to be a team draft 4-on-4. One team is going to be the Overlord sponsored team. So that will be the ChatGPT using team. So previously I didn't like train ChatGPT at all,
Uh-huh.
but in that episode, that team will be allowed to train ChatGPT however they want. So that could be like they feed it like all the 17 lands data, be like, here, look at all this. Like these are the cards that are good.
Hmm.
However they want to mess with it. If they want to just like force it to draft one color pair, maybe one person is on the team just to draft to mess up with the other team and be like, just take the wildest cards that would affect someone else's pool or
Oh, interesting.
um so I don't know what they'll come up with, and I'm hoping those 4 players in both pods will be kind of interested in doing this. I'm going to try to probe a little bit to make sure people want to mess with ChatGPT like that, but
Hmm.
it'll be cool to see if it gets better after some learning.
Yeah. So it's been a really fun thing to watch happen. And it's been fun to play. Like you chose Mom, March of the Machines, great set. And that's also been fun because I haven't played Mom in a while. And yeah, so had you ever played Mom before?
No,
No?
I just kind of picked it because like March of the Machines fit
Yeah.
like the whole theme, and um, I'd heard everyone say how like fun of a set it was, so I was like, oh, this is a good excuse to get to try it. And it's been not for me, but for everyone else that got
It's been a fun time.
yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I am super excited. I'm currently playing through the event right now, and it's great. I love it. I can't wait for the second round to see what happens. And first round's
Nice.
been really fun.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, I love it. I love to see weird weird AI
Yeah,
stuff mixed
yeah.
in with like magic and trying to figure it out. That's really cool.
Yeah. we'll see how it turns out. I'm just glad I got two pods. It's nice to see
Mm.
that other people were interested too. It feels good that when people want to join your event.
Yeah, right. Yeah, people want to be involved with it, and it's a fun one. It's cool so far. And like I said, it's 3 rounds, so there's a fun build to it. Usually, a side event, it's just one and done. But the fact that there's like it's ever changing as it goes, I think is going to be really cool. That's really interesting too. All right, Paul, I would love to know the answer to this question because it'll tell me so much about you. What is your favorite Magic card?
All right, so I've got two. One's kind of a goofy one,
Okay, I love it.
and one's like probably my real favorite. So real favorite, like just playable card, came from the set I started with, Prof's Eidetic Memory.
Yep.
It's powerful. It's just I like the play style of it. It's just like draw cards, you get a
Mhm.
benefit. And I
Yep.
mean it's crushing standard right now
Yeah, it
too,
is.
so
That deck is dumb. That deck
it
is so
is,
stupid.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Which sucks because I tried to play it for like a lot of sets and it was never as good. And now that it is good, it's in this like broken deck I don't really want to play.
Yeah.
It's
It's like the only thing that you can play is that deck, and it
yeah.
just seems it seems so insane.
But the goofy card is Gus, just good old Gus. I don't know if you've
Do I
ever
know Gus?
seen it. It's a two and a green. Gus comes into play with 1+1/+1 counter on it for each game you have lost to your opponent since you last won a Magic game against him or her. I think that's just like a sick cube card. Like,
That's great.
and the art is ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's
I'm looking at it now. It's a good one. It's like a creepy monster and a guy with like a sleeping cap and like
yeah,
pajamas.
just like why. I don't even know what that set symbol is or what it's from, but
It's some unset or it's unglued. Unglued.
okay.
But yeah, this is a fun way. It's if you've got that friend that's always winning the cube because they made it or something, and they're always beating you down. Get this in there. Ooh, now all of a sudden it's like a 3 mana 6/6, 3 mana
Yeah.
7/7.
Yeah. A little like built-in like comeback pack mechanic in a card.
I love it. Um, are you more of a green player or more of a blue player? You got a blue card and a
Uh,
green card here.
I'm not a green player at all. I'm playing it in my league deck currently. I'm
Got to,
in like the Simic space. But I like blue and black more.
my man.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew we get along good. Um, although you were forced into playing the aggro deck in the team league trios, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so that deck crushed, so I'm not mad about it.
We were going through picking decks, and there's like an aggro deck, a towns deck, and a really good blue black deck. And I got to play the blue black. I felt very lucky. But like I said, didn't even get to finish it off. The aggro decks just took it down.
Yeah. We had to give you that one though. We're like the master. Take
Oh,
it.
it was that deck was sweet too. It was like
Yeah.
two copies of Odin, like tons of removal. Um, yeah, that was fun. The team league stuff was really fun.
Yeah.
Um, and we've talked a lot about leagues. You've seen a year's worth of them now. What's your ideal league? What kind of mechanics have you kind of liked more than others, or are there some that you would want to see that you haven't seen yet?
This is tough. There's been so much that I've liked in past leagues. In one of the like the more recent ones, I think I was one of the few that really liked trading in the playground league.
Trading was fun.
It
It was
was.
just broken. Trading was
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah. Um, it's so I guess one thing that I thought of, kind of just trying to figure out some idea that goes in the opposite direction of trading and kind of goes in line with the chatbot event.
Ooh.
I think just like a kind of like a shitty card league. Like maybe you're like limited to one mythic
Hmm.
and or one rare or maybe like both and like your comeback packs will have one, it'll still roll that slot,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to either decide to keep the one you have or take the new one. So you only get
Ooh,
one at all times.
that's
And so
fun.
it's like a super common, uncommon based league
League.
and probably like real slow games, but it would be like really combat focused,
Mm-hmm.
probably pretty tough for me. I think that like that'd be a hard league because you'd really have to know like when to attack, when to hold back, like
Mm-hmm.
uh can't just bank on this bomb that you're hoping to draw to.
Yeah.
And I don't know, thought that'd be kind of cool.
That also might be more of like a see all the fun synergies of a set kind of league. If you're not, just playing splashing all the bombs or playing all the things, you might be seeing more white blue stuff or maybe odd color pairs that you don't see as much because people can play more towards synergy and less towards bomb.
Yeah, and there's just some crazy rares and mythics,
Oh
and
yeah.
I mean, like I haven't even been around long enough to truly either probably mostly like be upset about the power creep that's going on, but
Yeah.
even then, there's still just like so many cards that are you play it if you can't remove it, that's game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to not have that as much would be pretty cool, um, and just some good grindy magic.
I love it, and I feel like that's because you mentioned struggling with Edge Eternities. I also have been kind of struggling with it, and it's like it does feel like a super bomby set, and where it does like, or there are cards that you can't deal with them, or I don't know. It's I've also been having a tough time, and I'm not liking it as much as the Final Fantasy, and even that, but that was also another super bomby,
Yeah.
powerful set, So it's what can you do? Um,
Yeah, have removal, I guess. That's it.
Have removal again. Is it Spider-Man next? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Get
Arachne
ready
Kid.
for get ready for
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Everyone has such low hopes about it. So
Yeah.
Arachnid, I like that.
Maybe it'll surprise us. I don't know.
Maybe we're gonna go with such low expectations that we're gonna be like, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Um, we'll see. Uh, all right, we're ready for our league questions. Are you ready, Paul?
let's do it.
All right, our first question from Kevin I, the Warden, 44. What will his next AI side quest be a battle between Chatbot GPT versus Gemini versus Grok versus DeepSeek? Also, what is your favorite MTG color shard or wedge, and why is it Mardu?
Um, to just prove how little I know about all this, I didn't know what half of those were that he listed. The only thing I know Grok from is Strangers in a Strange Land. I don't know if that's why it was named that from that book. But that would be cool too, because I know they're all capable of they're at different levels a little bit.
Mhm.
But I'm hoping that just like kind of the last episode where it's like training them or training ChatGPT at least will really show like the best uh possible drafting that it could do.
Mhm.
I figure like just kind of across the board, all of them will probably suck pretty equally. It's a lot, like it's hard enough for people to play, and this is like just banking on like what like random data it has compiled. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that's real funny. And I wonder because I know Kevin's also like he does the AI songs and stuff, so he's also an AI proponent fan, or maybe he knows more, maybe he knows a
Yeah,
lot. I don't
he
know.
seems like he knows a lot. Those songs are killer. I gotta thank him for that on here for the White Orosite song I had him
Oh, that
make.
was you?
Yeah, that was great.
That was great.
And then in the Mardu too. Shout out to Mardu. I for the people in that league, Mardu has to be my favorite because that was fun. I was still kind of lurking in that, but I tried to chime in when I could, and
Yeah.
that was a great time. The TDM league. I did horrible, but it was just fun to do all the side games. Your trivia was awesome.
Yay, thanks. Yeah, Mardu being in Mardu was we lost pretty hard, but we had a fun time losing.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
matters.
all the jokes with the t-shirts and stuff with Adam, they were
Yeah.
super great. Like we had a good attitude, which made it really fun.
It did, yeah. And Kevin's like weekly songs were
Yeah.
great too.
Yeah,
Like,
Kevin would just post songs to like lift our spirits and like get us going. And there was tons of memes. That meme channel was really good.
oh yeah.
Our next question from Nick A. Knee Star. Favorite league so far?
Man, um, like I want to say what we were talking about, like TDM was cool because how community driven it was.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy the play experience of Tarkir that much. It was pretty rough.
Hmm. Another super
Yeah,
bomby
yeah.
format.
And that was like the first like truly three color set I played, and I did not handle it well. Like I I think I like overdid it, or maybe I probably actually underdid how much I should have taken advantage of like all five colors, like some of the decks were.
Yep.
Um, but just like all the side stuff was so fun, like doing the team draft and then the trivia, the riddles.
Yeah.
There was another draft that happened. Like I just like the extra stuff, just so when you're playing poorly, it doesn't feel as bad because you're still participating.
Hmm. You still get to be a part of something else, and you can still
Yeah.
do good there, even if you're not doing well in the main league, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is super fun. That was a good one. We usually get like one of those every year, every other year. We get like
Uh,
a big team one, big family one.
Fingers crossed that maybe Avatar happens again because
That's what
it's,
people are mentioning. Possibly Avatar. It would make sense. Or Spider-Man. Make us all Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or villains, huh? Wouldn't that be cool? Our next question from Evan CP's a crab. What is the meaning of your arena username, Kildor Krana?
Nice. Yeah. It was my D&D character's name at the time when I started playing.
Oh, I love it.
That campaign has sadly fallen apart. The DM had to back out just due to life shortly after we were like level 12, really getting to the good stuff. And so now every time I look at my name, I'm just sad that that character is floating in the abyss.
Well, let's let them live on a little bit. What was their race, their class, their backstory? Give us a little Kildor Chrono lore.
Yeah, so I was a draconic sorcerer,
Nice.
a mostly winter Eladrin. So
Okay.
I got some cool little face stuff for free. And I was a deserted soldier that rescued the dragon we were fighting, that wiped out the army, the battalion that I was with.
Uh-huh.
Um, it was under the control of like another evil dragon, and I ended up like it kind of like fought through its control a little bit to tell me how to help it. And so then I went and saved it and like trained under it, and that's how I became the Draconic Sorcerer.
That's so cool.
So I was kind of on the run from the military and just, yeah, I was like, one of the players described my character as a himbo,
Ooh,
which,
I love
yeah,
that.
it was, I forget what it even means, but I think it's just like, kind of like charismatic, but also like goofy, like guy. And so I just tried to really play into like the sorcerer thing, like a little cocky, but
Yeah,
also not.
I love it. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I love the backstory. Saved a dragon, became their protege.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Do you play or have you ever?
I've played some Dungeons and Dragons. Here's my thing. I'm always a tiefling every time.
Nice.
Just I don't know why I love the tieflings.
They're
Uh,
badass.
uh, I've done a few campaigns. We always go for so long until we stop for whatever reason, like 6 months a year. But I've done a few. I love it. It's super fun. It's a good time. Played through Baldur's Gate. Love Baldur's Gate 3 and all the
Nice.
D&D stuff there. Yeah, I've played a couple. I've had a rogue. I've had a warlock. I think most recently I was a warrior. Those are the three I think I've done.
You got a little taste of everything so far.
Yeah, that's kind of how I've been doing it. It was a little here, a little there. But always a tiefling. They're the best. Don't
Nice.
come at me. They know they're the best. Our last question from Jordan M. JM Tron. As a champion Team Trios player, how badly would you like to see a Team Trios league?
It actually sounds kind of fun. I would not be opposed.
We've done them.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
What set was that for?
We've done a few team leagues. They did trios for, oh man, what set was it? I'm not gonna remember. It's been a while. Um, Usually it's like different sets where everybody has like a different set, I want to say. Like it was Set Wars was TOs or quads even. We've done quads before. Um, I don't remember what set it was. I'll have to look it up. But
Was it like a full league or was it like an in
it was
between
like a
one?
3 weeker. Yeah,
That's
three
pretty
week.
cool.
Yeah, they're 3 weeker. They're pretty fun. Um, they're I'm kind of the hater of them, so I don't want to be too
Oh,
negative
okay.
about them.
Okay.
Because I'm like Team League and what we did. It takes a lot of time to get together
Yeah.
and go through all the decks and like to be there for each other's games and stuff. But the leagues are generally really fun, and again, another great community building team thing, where you get together with your friends and build decks, and then you lose and you redistribute your pools in some way and build the decks again. Um, it is fun.
Yeah, I would definitely be down for it. I feel like with so many things I come up with in my head, just for like league ideas, it always comes down to like scheduling. As I'm like, oh,
Right?
nope, scheduling would be way too hard. Like, and that's just life. But yeah, there's the 3 week spot is, I guess, kind of perfect for stuff like that because
Yeah.
it's no true commitment. Just if you want to do it, if you got the time, sign up.
hmm
So if there was another one, I would definitely be on the list.
See, let's get back team trios. Let's get back, talking. I love one of the things that I thought was going to be really cool about it was all of us playing at the same time, well, and like helping each other. That part was really, really, really neat.
Yeah, it was sad those last games we couldn't get the scheduling right, so
Yeah,
I had to play solo. But the first round was really fun, just kind of all in there cheering after each win.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like, how you doing? I got to win. Oh no, I'm on the ropes. Oh wait, they threw my thing.
yeah.
Like, oh, it's fun. It's fun chit chatting.
Yeah, you're like trying to help each other, but you're also like so zoned in, and it's like just
Yeah,
little quips here and there. I don't know, I
yeah.
like that.
Because it's like it's hard to like check in on your game when I'm playing my game,
Yeah,
like, and we got timers on, so we can't be even though you got the aggro deck, like, you can't be messing around with the timers. They
yeah.
get you.
I think that was good to have because, yeah, I could definitely see us sitting there on each play. All
Yeah.
right, here's what we got to do.
Quick, chat GPT. What's the optimal play? Yeah. Well, all right, Paul. I want to thank you for coming on the show. Thanks for being a part of the community. Thanks for being a part of Mardu. And thanks for hosting your cool side event that I'm playing in. I can't wait to play in more of it. And I can't wait to see you out there in the league playing your matches and see what else you come up with. It's going to be really fun to watch.
Yeah, hopefully more events to come after this one. I got to keep brewing some stuff up, but
Hey,
yeah, it's been a pleasure. Love listening when I can.
thank
The
you.
podcast is always good. It's a great way to get to kind of know everybody in the league that I haven't gotten to talk to. So
Hey,
appreciate you doing it.
hey, happy to do it and happy to play in your events. So keep them coming so I can be a part of those.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you out there, Paul.
Yep.
Again, Paul was great to talk to. Love talking to Paul. You don't get it from the interview, but Paul has the most fantastic mustache you've ever seen in your life. I'll tell you right now. And they're a great guy, easy to talk to, super fun. And again, I love this AI Chat GPT, us versus the robots thing that they've got going on. Really cool and really fun. Thanks so much for doing that, Paul. I love it. I love that people are putting in so much effort. Like this thing that Bob's doing, Smuggler's Run, it's so much effort for Bob to do what he's doing. I know he's like doing it all manually. It's not automated like a normal league, right? Like Bob's keeping track of everything by hand, and he's collecting data from each game. He has to check and verify that things happened. And then on the other side, you've got Paul, he's doing all this AI stuff. He's having problems with it. He's troubleshooting that for hours on end, getting the drafts to work, trying to figure it out. I love how much effort people are putting into these side events. It's so cool. Thanks to everyone who does it. And I know Evan's got another Miranda's Mega Drafts Madness coming up. Those things have been really fun. I've been in a few of those. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's been really fun lately. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on. If you want to play some Magic, even if you don't like Edge of Eternities, you want to do something a little different. There's a lot of options, and there's only going to be more going on as we continue through. But that's going to do it for the show this week, everyone. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying everything going on in the league. And if there's nothing going on for you, maybe start that thing. Maybe say, hey, what if we did this? What if we did Jackbox games on Saturday nights? What if we did poker on Thursdays? What if we did, I don't know, music share Mondays? Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. And until then, I hope you get to keep a good 7. Don't you want that? Isn't that nice when you get that 7 and you go, yeah, perfect. Snap, keep, no problem. And I hope that shuffler's in your favor. Because even if it's a snap, keep, you still need things to go a certain way, right? You still be like, yeah, okay, I'll draw a couple lands. Or, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll draw some action. And that thing needs to happen. Maybe not all the time, every time, but it needs to happen when you need it to happen. You know what I mean? And we'll see everyone here next week for more Edge of Eternities. I guess this is Go Home